Guys, today I'm going to be showing you the ambitious card routine, but I'm actually just going to shorten it up a little bit because the trick can get kind of lengthy. So I'm just going to shorten it up a little bit, show you the trick, and then I'm going to show you how I did it. So basically I have this random deck of cards here. I'm going to shuffle it up just to show you. That's completely random. So now this deck is shuffled up, you can pick any card that you like. So let me just spread the deck. So you want to pick out this card. Alright, so this is the card that you picked right here. This is the Five of Hearts. Now, all I'm going to do is just place your Five of Hearts somewhere in the middle of the deck. So it's in the middle of the deck, give or take a few cards. I'm just going to show you. It's about 26 or 30 cards in that range of cards down into the middle of the deck. So I'll show you one more time, right there. It's somewhere in the middle of the deck. So all I'm going to do is take that top portion of cards off, slide your card down. Now I'm going to take your Five of Hearts and stick it into the middle of this packet over here. There it is right there. Then I'm just going to open up this packet and slide your cards in here. So your Five of Hearts was in the middle of that packet, and now it's in the middle of this packet. But I can already just go ahead and just pick up your card just like that. It's back to the top of the deck. So all I'm going to have to do is slide it atop, right there. So as you can see, it isn't in the middle of the deck. So I'm going to go ahead and remove these cards over here. So now it's in the middle of this packet. So I'm going to slide down the card into that packet right there. Now watch, it should come back to the top. But it doesn't because it came to the top of this packet over here. So if you want to see the tutorial for this trick, go ahead and stick around. Alright guys, now for the tutorial. So basically this is the ambitious card routine, but I did shorten the trick up just a little bit because the trick is kind of lengthy and you just want to make sure the spectators don't get bored. Because sometimes the trick is just a little bit too long, spectators lose interest. So basically all I did was just shorten it up. So anyways, here we go. So you don't even need a setup a deck. So it's an impromptu card trick. You can hand over the deck to the spectators and you can have them shuffle the cards any way that they like, because they're going to be picking a random card anyways. So you fan out the cards to the spectator after you've shuffled the deck, and let's say they pick a random card here. So for the video we're just going to use the Two of Clubs here. So this is a complete random selection, the spectator just picked this out. So now we're going to take this Two of Clubs and place it somewhere in the middle of the deck. So you show the spectator from all angles that the card is roughly in the middle of the deck. So now you spread the cards and tell them the card is more or less 26 cards deep in the deck. So you spread through the cards until you reach their card just like this, and you show them that it's about 26 cards. But now you have 2 cards on top of their selected card, and you're going to take a pinky break just like this. That way, here's their card here, and then there's 2 cards above it, and you get a break. And then you're going to put the cards all the way back on top of the deck just like this, just to show them that there's 26 cards there. But again, while you're spreading through the deck, once you get to the last two cards right here, you're going to catch a break, and then you're going to put the deck right back on it. So now you can show the spectators again the angles, because they can't really see the break here. From this side, you don't want to show them this because they can see it, but from here they can't really see it right there. So wherever the spectator is, if the spectator's over here, you're going to want to point the Two of Clubs or whatever the card is towards them. But for you guys, it's up here, so that's the way I pointed it, because you don't want them to see what you're about to do. So you tell the spectator, I'm just going to take the top half of the deck. So they're going to take the deck away straight from the break, leaving 2 cards on top of their selection card, which they think is in the middle. So basically, you point the deck to the spectator, you say, okay, look, I'm going to take the top half of the deck, you take it away from the break, leaving 2 cards on top, and now while the deck is still pointed at the spectator, you're going to push down that card, and now you're going to flip it over, and they think that card's on top. So now you can tell the spectator that you're going to take the Two of Clubs, but it's just a random card. You tell them you're going to stick it right into the middle of this packet over here. You push it in, and then you're going to open up this packet and put this packet in the middle of this one. So it's really, really random to them, and you tell them that their card is lost in the packet. And now this is where you're going to have to do a double lift. So basically, For the trick, all I did was stick my hand over it like this and slowly riffle down, quietly riffle down until I got to 2 cards, and then I caught a break. Now when you show the trick to a spectator, you're going to misdirect them, so you're going to make some small talk about the card being lost in the deck, and then while you're saying that, you're going to take your right hand, slowly riffle down the back until you have 2 cards, and then you catch a break. And they won't notice a thing because you're going to be making eye contact with them and talking about how their card is lost in the deck, so they don't see you riffling down. And you don't want to make this noise when you're riffling down because they can hear that. So obviously you just quietly riffle down the back, you get your 2 cards, you catch a break, and now they can't even see it from the front, but from the back you don't want to show that, so you want to keep it at an angle, something like this, that way they can't see the card. So then all you need to do is tell them, watch, your card came to the top of the deck, you go to the side, put your finger where the break is, slide it across the deck for support like this, and then out jog it, just like that. That way you can pick it back up easily. So you show them there's their card, the 2 of clubs, you flip it over, and then you say, watch. All you have to do is push up the top card, and you tell them it's the 2 of clubs, but it's a random card. So then you take the deck just like this, just like that. You don't take all the way from the bottom, you just take from the middle of the packet just like this. All the cards below this card. So you just pushed up a random card telling them it's the 2 of clubs. You take every card below it, about half of the deck like this, so all the cards below this card right here, pull it out, and place it on top. And you want to pull out some cards to make sure that it's deeper than middle of the deck. You don't want this card right here, the random card, to be in the actual middle, because you want it about 3/4 of the deck down like this. But then again, you don't want to show this card to the spectator. You're going to keep this down face down at all times. So you're going to push it up, put it in the middle just like this, and then you're going to want it not in the middle of the deck, just like that. So then you say, okay, I want this in the middle of the deck, so you're going to take away the top portion of the deck until it's in the middle, just like that, and then say, watch, now that it's in the middle of the deck, it should come to the top, but it doesn't come to the top because it's over here on this packet, right over there. So I hope you guys like the trick. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.